Will switching to PC make you better at Rocket League? Well, yes. In my opinion, yeah, it will. I used to play Rocket League on console, I used to play on Xbox, and on Xbox I have a total of 2k hours. On PC though, I'm right under 1000. And in those 1000 hours, I personally feel like I've improved a lot. Now I am still Heartstuck champ, but I hit GC once before, and I'm mainly talking about my mechanics and game sense. That has overall improved a lot since I switched to PC. But let's go over the benefits PC has to offer, starting with input lag. I've seen a few Rocket League content creators talk about input lag being a benefit when switching to PC, but I've actually never really paid attention to it. First of all, what is input lag? Well, it's the delay between a user's action, like pressing a button, and the corresponding visual response on the screen. Basically, if I make a movement on my controller, like let's say I speed flip, how quickly will the game react to it? If I speed flip, then a second later the card does the thing, that will be input lag. Now a second is pretty exaggerated, but that's pretty much how input lag works. And apparently there's more input lag on consoles than there is on PCs, but again I never really noticed. So I wanted to test it myself. I booted up the PS5, loaded up Rocket League, and I played a total of 5 games with the controller being wireless, and another 5 games with the wire connected to the PS5 to see if there was a difference. The reason for this is because I play with a wired connection to my PC, so I wondered if the wire will make the system respond faster. But also a majority of console players don't play with the wire. I mean, that's the benefit of consoles, you have the wireless gaming sessions. And I just thought that a wireless connection might be more impacted by input lag. Also, one more thing. I have an Ethernet connection on both my PC and my PS5, so the internet isn't a factor for anything. So right away, I couldn't really tell the difference. The only thing that changed was how my game looked. You do have fewer options on PlayStation compared to PC when it comes down to customizing how the game looks. Also, my Elgato for some reason made the game really dark. I know the footage looks fine, but I swear I was playing like this. Also, my profile photo was this smiley face, and I'm not sure why. Now, I'm not complaining, since this is a lot better than having nothing on Epic Games. Seriously bro, fix your shit. Now, after my first few matches, I was kinda going ham. Then I started lagging. After the 10 games, I booted up Rocket League on the PC, and I hate to say it, but yeah, there is a difference. Now, I'm not sure if this is the placebo effect or if it's the frame rate, but the game felt a whole lot smoother and a bit more responsive on PC. When it came down to the wired and wireless connection for the controller, I actually found the wireless connection to feel a bit better, and I'm not sure why, but it just did. There are a few different factors at play for why the PS5 feels a lot slower overall. First of all, the console systems tend to just be a bit slower when I'm playing Rocket League. Just loading up some cars on PC is a lot faster. And the difference when queuing up for a game and jumping into free play is just faster on PC. And again, I played on Xbox and it's slow on there too. So after this test, I would say yeah, PC does feel more responsive than console. And I'm testing this on my PS5. There is probably more of a notice when it comes down to older gen consoles, so keep that in mind. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. The frame rate on PC can go a lot higher, and I mean a lot higher. Having higher FPS on any competitive game won't make you instantly better, but it will give you a huge advantage. If you don't know what FPS is, it's the refresh rate of a game. Basically, if the number is higher, the game feels a lot smoother, more responsive, and is visually more appealing. Lower frame rate can result in some choppy gameplay, so we don't like that. Now on the new gens, you do have 120 FPS, which is pretty good. It's a lot better than the standard 60 FPS most consoles have, but again, if you're on older gens, you're stuck at 60, and switching to PC will definitely benefit that. Regardless, the higher FPS, the better advantage you have when it comes down to any competitive game. So I would say that is a huge factor for why you should switch to PC. And the last topic I wanted to cover, the main reason why I think switching to PC will make you better at Rocket League, workshop maps. I love workshop maps. When I used to play it on console, I would dream of having workshop maps. Learning how to dribble on the standard field was insanely boring. And don't even get me started on air rolling. There was one training map that allowed you to go out of the field. That is what I would use when it came down to getting better at air roll, and it wasn't the best. If you don't know what workshop maps are, Basically, there is a third-party plugin called Baka's Mod. It allows you to download some maps that greatly benefit your mechanics, and it's only available on PC. Using remaps was such a game changer when it came down to learning directional air roll. I only started learning and eventually using directional air roll when I switched to PC. Using the dribble maps were also fun. Just having small goals to reach and slowly getting further and further as you get better, I mean, that is the best way to learn. So those are the reasons why switching to PC will make you a better player. Now these things aren't magic. Again, I have almost 1,000 hours on PC. It took me a while to get better. So if you switch to PC, you won't instantly rank up, but PC allows you to have the tools to potentially get better. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.